Oh, sure. Walk away. Yeah, I think we started a little bit before. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Who's this person?
Some more.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, dude. Dude, you look fine. You look swole. You don't need to train anymore.
Have you ever beaten the game?
I've beaten the main quest. I mean, it's an open world game. There's no beating it. It just creates more shit for you to do.
What's next?
I'm sure there's like
What's next after what?
After you got your house, what do you want to do next?
Explore. But for right now, I need to go talk to the Jarl about this whole. Shut up! You shut your goddamn mouth. I need to go talk to the Jarl about the dragon, the Durgan. Almighty Talos. That guy always sounds crazy.
Is he like the guy in the town that's crazy? Like, the end is coming. Is he that guy?
He's that guy with a crazy religious spin on it.
Ah.
Anybody who's wearing those kind of robes, they're usually like they're usually some kind of religious person, whether it's whether they're under one of like the Daedric princes or just Talos. That's the reason why they outlawed the Empire outlawed worshiping Talos, because Talos is a dude. He's not like a Daedric prince. Which I guess makes sense, because when you have enough evidence that like Daedric princes are real, because they fuck with things like in our world, or in their world, it makes sense that you wouldn't, why would you?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Darkness.
Damn. You might have to turn that brightness up. That's a little bit much. I have news from Helgen.
That explains why the guards let you in. Come on.
No, they let me in because they couldn't stop me. Actually, at this point, I don't think I fight a guard. Hi, Jarl.
So you
Balgrup.
Looks like Beowulf.
dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your
So
Christmas.
how's the leveling in this? Like, speed-wise? Does it go fast or slow?
Imperials want to
Depends on what you do.
especially now.
Okay.
What I want to
I
know.
think your level goes up either by paying people who can teach you things in that level, or doing stuff.
So basically, if you're rich, you win.
I should have guessed
Possible.
Ulfric would be mixed up in this.
Doesn't hurt.
What do you say now, Proventus? So
But you can only train under a certain person for a certain amount of times in that level.
My lord,
So if you don't get to the next level training under them within like 5 times, I think you have
it's
to
in the
go
most
do other
immediate
stuff.
danger.
Oh, okay.
That dragon is.
So you gain from like sneaking successfully, like people can't see you, using the bow, double-handed attacks or single.
I'll not stand
Whatever.
idly by while a dragon
Hey, that
burns
guy.
my hold and slaughters my people.
Slaughters
Here,
my people.
Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
Red hair and black skin
Well
is like
done.
very weird.
You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There.
Getting paid.
Another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Not so much a rumor, bud.
He didn't see the barbecue, that's what it is.
Word. It's like I can smell it from here.
I think I've found someone who can help you with your...
Farengar. I like this guy. He's kind of a dick.
Go ahead.
So he's you.
No, he's you.
Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes.
Yeah, he's like more educated than most people. So,
When I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin.
He acts like he's better than other people,
that
pretty
may
much.
or may not actually be.
So, normal smart person.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right?
Hey, that would be
learned of a certain
interesting.
stone.
Open world Game of Thrones S game.
A dragon stone.
I think they have something like that.
Because I know they have a card game, but I haven't seen any video games.
I know they have a Game of Thrones game.
And bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Like, imagine like Skyrim size open world Game of Thrones. You can like align yourself with like one of the
Perhaps dating back to the dragon.
groups that are vying for power,
Maybe
and then help them rise up to power.
there. It's near Riverwood.
That'd be so more like a Fallout thing.
South of here.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you.
I think everyone will go Targaryen if there's a possibility of getting a dragon. Just because dragon.
Yeah, but they need to make it fair, so it needs to not be like you can ride the dragon.
Level 1 dragon.
Word. If you can actually get to a point where like it needs to be even amongst all of them, so it can't be a thing of like, yeah, no, I can, you know, you straight up get a dragon. It's like, why would you not choose that?
Must preserve some professional.
I mean, you can get a wolf.
I have my
Priority
Rely.
now.
A wolf versus a dragon.
Pharaoh with
You can get blonde hair.
patient man. Neither am I.
They're both talking.
Of course, y'all.
One of you shut up.
You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Sure, yeah.
Think you're ever gonna get around to getting Andromeda?
Maybe. But the Jarl's kids are assholes. So one of his kids is like, "Oh, you're here to lick my father's boot." I'm like,
Are you
I'd
allowed
fuse
to?
her. You can't attack kids. That's one thing in this game because they are kids.
But
they
Wonder
made
Woman
so that
does it.
You can't do it at all. She compelled that kid to do it.
No, she stabbed him in the chest.
Oh yeah, she did. No, yeah, but this is not Wonder Woman's not in this game. That's a DLC pack. Yeah, I think there are mods though that people have made where you can kill children. I just don't know why you would ever want to do that.
What about the mod to get Susano?
Yeah, there are so many different mods for this game. This is.
I've
I wonder
seen
how.
the DBZ one.
Yeah, I wonder like based on. I don't care. I wonder how many mods this has compared to other games. Like, is this the most modded game in history? Like, what is the most modded game in history? Is it Minecraft? Is it
I know
GTA or something? Or
the last Fallout had a really big Pokemon mod.
yeah,
Yeah.
Skyrim has a
yeah. Skyrim has like I've seen things where people are
used to mod all of them.
yeah. I've seen things where people are like, this is what Skyrim looks like when you're running like 100+ mods, like on computer. And I'm sitting there like, wow,
It's too much.
that's kind of broken. Your word, right? Computer just implodes on that stuff. I should have sold that stuff to him. I should have disenchanted it.
Will be to keep an eye out and get the people
What the
to
hell?
say.
Step is already enchanted this early in the game.
Yeah. The status.
Oh, I didn't notice the aura.
Yeah, I noticed the shiny. The shiny.
But I do expect you to do your duty.
Out into the world. Let me eat something real quick. Let's see if anything that I got so far that
Eat a blue butterfly.
lavender. Tundra cotton. Yeah, that sound was me pooping. Cold water.
So nighttime right now.
Yeah. Forgot what the cycle is. I think like nighttime might last
Does this game have
10 minutes or something like that? 20 minutes.
dynamic weather?
What do you mean?
Like weather that
Suddenly
changes.
it'll start raining and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Just curious.
I don't know if it's like a timer thing. It's like, oh, every 3 days it rains, but
Well,
it's,
because I know.
it's just like GTA.
All right.
GTA is the same thing.
I just know some games is on a timer, some games is random. Because there's this game I used to play where certain creatures only pop up during certain weather patterns. So you'd have to save the game, and then you'd have to soft reset in that area in order for it to change the weather to what you needed to get the monster to spawn for side quests and stuff.
Leak, Falls, Barrow. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Let's see if I can try to find some Nernroot out here real quick. I know there's a quest later on and like, oh, get me 20 of these. So before I... I don't have a pickaxe. No.
That's why you always gotta be prepared.
Be prepared.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
That was terrible. Horrible.
So I'm not a drummer.
Then what are you, sir?
I don't know.
I don't know. I like that voice that they gave. They have the One Kids Entertainment on YouTube has Pokemon Abridged.
Mm-hmm.
The voice they do for Ash is pretty funny.
I met Ash's original voice actor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's mad cool.
Yeah, she hot.
She's older. She's mature.
Yeah, that can be good. Oh no.
Magus.
Oh no.
Eat fire.
Eat food in the middle of this fight to gain health. Bread. Bread.
Eat your vegetables.
No, screw that. It's funny, you can eat raw food. I don't need to get it all the way up. Don't need to get it all the way up. Screw you, dude. Oh my god, I gotta eat more. You're an ass.
Obviously, his magic is more potent.
Cause he's a freaking necromancer. I learned magic earlier today. Same day, my magic had same day shipping. Tasty. All that raw meat. Which I didn't need to eat. Take that. Huh, now you're in the now you're on the floor. Cold and alone. Dead. I'll take it. But I don't want anything else other than just your clothes because they have
For
magical magic.
in order to disenchant stuff, do you have to go to a special place, or can you just do it
You
on
have
the
to do
fly?
an arcane enchanter. So that table that I was standing in front of that had the skull at the top of it had like a weird, was that a tetragram or something like that? Pentagram or something like that. I think it might have been. You gotta go there. Now, this might be where giants are. I might be in the wrong place. Yup. See where giants are? I'm gonna try to get close enough to it so that. Oh, there's one right there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You didn't see the big moving
No,
darkness?
because he was behind the rock. See, I came up like this. I thought that was part of the rock. No, I didn't, because the darkness settings are so terrible right now. I need to possibly change those at some point. Not right now. Not right now. Part of not right now. Do you not speak English? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Chotai.
There's a wolf. There's a bear in these woods. It's gonna fuck me up and carry me.
He's already after you.
Oh, it's after my bacon. It's after my meat. I skinned that wolf so fast.
It'd be hilarious if it was just like hairless afterwards.
Yeah, right. Almost like how you take people's clothes.
Yeah.
It pisses me off so much. I have to like actually hold it down hard to like run. It won't just let me do it. Bleak Falls Barrow, where men become men. Snowberry. Let's eat that. Every time I get something new, I'm just gonna eat it. Might be a terrible idea, but I already ate it. Okay, good. We're experiencing some technological differences with the run button, because the left bumper is being a douche. Doesn't wanna let me use it. Doesn't wanna stay down. So it's just like,
I was wondering what was moving.
With the flag.
Yeah.
Those are all around. They have these like markers and stuff where they let people know, like, hey, so this is where the path is. I'm gonna switch over to Bo, because I know there are people. I know there's niggas coming. They'll probably see me before I see them. They'll catch me off guard. Probably.
Creeping, creeping, creeping.
Who's that creeping in the window? Remember the ninja song from World of Warcraft? Those guys that made the ninja song? Oh man, that was mad long ago.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I hope that hurt. Up close and personal.
Do you have any venom left?
I got like a couple, but
Are you gonna save them?
gold. I don't want anything else you have.
I swear. No more.
Hit her in the
Too
butt.
late.
Hit her in the butt with the mace.
1,000 years of death. For realsies.
Eternal death. How would you use an arrow against me? I'm right in front of you. He's got stuff. Look at you, man. Having stuff everywhere. I gotta heal myself.
Yeah.
It's good to get healing up and stuff. Do I have any magica potions? Potions. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. So people are like, oh, you're not conserving anything. This is, I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Is there anything over here?
So, when do you get your first shout?
I think, you might get it from the Greybeards, I'm not sure.
Because I've never seen early gameplay. I've seen late gameplay.
Yeah. I know there's a version of there's a download that you can get where you can
Thought I wasn't drowsy.
there's a download you can get like a DLC that lets you ride dragons, I guess.
Is it free?
Hell no.
That's
DLC.
terrible. Some DLC is free.
Not good DLC. Unless it's mad old. And even then sometimes they're like, no, it's not fun. Ooh, kill him.
Golden Claw.
I'll take bow. What's that?
There are like 4 games that this game makes me want to play.
What the hell was that? Why did that do that?
You didn't take into account the curvature of the Earth.
Bullshit. They're like semi-aware.
I'm a ghost.
Right.
I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost. Oh shit! I still have healing. Switch it to flames. Here I am, bitches. Come at me if you dare. How about thee?
Lords never back down.
Bitch. Okay, you did a good job.
Where are you aiming?
Right? Like, the sky. She's trying to do that thing. Remember the, make it rain arrows? Her arrow's gonna go above me and then split into a bunch of arrows. Yeah. And be like that Blue Ranger shit. Yo, Japanese Power Rangers are way better. Oh my god. That
The new
was
ones, the
some
old
broken
ones
shit.
were on point though.
That was some broken shit. They're still not better than Kamen Riders though. I don't care. Just go. Power Rangers could beat Kamen Riders. I'm like the main Kamen Rider. That's a weird place to be, man. The main Kamen Rider could beat the living crap out of like the entire team, pretty much. Main Kamen Rider and the second.
I mean, I feel like Wing Knight will body Dragon Knight.
Oh, so badly.
All you gotta do is make Wing Knight angry, beat you with the broomstick.
Well, you talking about like American Kamen Rider versus what's his name? Versus like Japanese Kamen Rider?
I'm just saying, Wing Knight is nasty.
Wing Knight is nasty, but like his Japanese version was like, oh shit. His Japanese version was like goddamn awesome. He's the only other person in the. That was back when they used to let both the main rider and his secondary rider, or at least somebody else in the show, get a hyper form.
Yeah.
Now they don't do that anymore. They're like, no, yeah, only the main rider gets a hyper form. Everybody else gets they might get better forms, but they're not on the same level as the main character.
But
They're
I mean,
like, never again. I think the
when
last
you're a
time,
meteor, doesn't matter.
because Meteor's a beast.
1 inch killing main riders.
1 inch punching. That was dope. Just killed dude. He was like, yeah, no, you're dead. Trying to think. When was the last time they did that? I think Blade might have been the last time they did that. They gave somebody else a broken power. Unless you count Kiva. Because what's his name had Dark Kiva
Yeah, which is equivalent.
to Emperor form. Possibly better. In terms of raw power, I think it's better. Emperor form just has a buttload of like different stuff it can do. Also, its rider kick is so dope. For those of you who don't know what Kamen Rider is like it's like a Japanese it's Japanese Power Rangers essentially. Only it's it's another thing. It's actually I think Kamen Rider came first. They're all made by the same guy. Same Japanese dude made Power Rangers and Kamen Rider.
Yeah, Power Rangers or Kamen Rider just has a like an older demographic to it, I guess.
Yeah, it's more like lately
People
it's,
actually
lately
die
it's
and
been
bleed.
but like back in the when I the first season I saw the first fucking episode, they find dude like dead. They find a guy dead in the bathroom and they're like, oh shit. That was remember the worms the guy like he's just like, where's new Inspector so and so? He's supposed to be here to help us fight the monsters. And it's just like, yeah, no, he's in the bathroom dead. And that monster took over his body. Hey, look, that guy died.
And then there's that next step beyond Kamen Rider. Garo.
That was broken. Garo is so free.
The butler was so nasty.
The butler.
He was like, oh.
He was such a beast. He like you know how you like breathe into your hands when it's cold? He does that only that he like puts
He
power.
enchanted his hands.
Puts power in his hands.
And
to
then
just be
beat
like,
up the main character.
Yeah, put hands on him. Oh my goodness.
He pulled a Sebastian.
Sebastian. Now that's a good question. Who would win in a fight, him or Sebastian?
I haven't seen Sebastian's upper limits because I haven't finished the show.
Sebastian's he never gets to his upper limits in either of the seasons I saw.
Well, I'm saying I've never seen like what he can do. I've seen what the butler can do. And the butler had the butler forced the main character to go into like a berserker state as well. Like, remember he went like full on like werewolf demon dog thing.
He dove too deep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying that. I watched an episode of Ghost like right before, and Spectre's like my favorite character in Ghost. I like the little song. Like I like how when they transform nowadays, they make it a point to make everybody have like their own little unique song or something like that. So like Drive, when he transformed, he would do that thing like that was badass. But no, Spectre's is I like Spectre's. So the dive too deep when he got his extra power, I was like, yeah, that's nice. I miss that shit. They need to make it. They need to do that again. Make like the main character can still have his shine, but like, come on, let somebody else be close to him in power. Everybody else getting their asses whooped.
The last time
they're like, oh, we're all gonna die if he doesn't get here. It's like, or maybe make someone almost as strong as him.
The last time someone was, well, not final form, but just in general, the last time someone was like, because Spectre, when he first came,
like
he put hand. Oh yeah.
Because at the beginning it's always like that. The extra rider is always the one who's stronger at first.
Yeah.
Same thing with Blade. Same thing with like most of them,
think.
like all of them, pretty much.
At the end, the most recent one.
The only
at
one.
the end.
I'm trying to think. The only season I can think of besides Kuga, because Kuga didn't have more than one rider. The only other season I can think of that had the main character
Blade, I think,
always stronger. What?
Where the secondary rider was really close to the main rider at the end in power. I think it was Blade, the most recent one. I'm saying like the most recent one. I know what you're saying, but the most recent one I think was Blade, because it wasn't Kabuto.
Hell no. No, yeah. That everybody else is still fighting. This motherfucker's got the power to turn back time. It's like, yeah, no, that's a little more broken.
I mean, technically, Blade bodied Decade and Otoya.
Why'd you say Decade?
Because that's how they say it in the what's the name when he transforms.
Because
Decade.
Because they're Japanese.
When he transforms.
It's not Japanese. They don't know how to speak English. They learn it in middle school, I guess, or something like that. That's like almost like how we learn Spanish and French.
Yeah.
Mainly,
I think
mainly because they have to put up with us.
Yeah.
So they're like they. Would you like to share with the rest of the classroom? What the fuck? Oh my god! What the hell is that? Arnaldo's illegal. He's always doing stuff that's illegal. He himself is not illegal. He's not,
We don't have proof of that.
Well, I don't. I've seen his ID, but those can be forged.
Yeah.
You bum. Could you live in a world with giant spiders like this? I know. Now, what I'm going to do is mid-fight. My health is kind of low, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up mid-fight. Save it for mid-fight. So that way, stamina, it heals me. What should I do?
Barbarian.
Sure, why not? Barbarian. Barbarian. Funny thing is, most people probably not gonna remember what that's from. He's like, help me. It's like, shut up. Doing stuff. So now, I've played this game before, so the second I get to that guy... Traps? 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 No? I'm scared to walk on that anyway, so... Just in case it might give out. I don't even know. He's like, get me out of here. It's like, do you not see me doing stuff? I'm doing stuff.
There's an order of operations.
Word.
Slow down.
There's an order of operations, and you are like, you're subtraction. You're at the very end. PEMDAS. PEMDAS, kids. It's important.
You, over here.
Yeah. Yeah?
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Okay.
Yes, the claw.
Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Where are you go? Get me down from this! Yes, help me down and I'll show you. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
Do you trust him?
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
Watch.
You fool. Why should I share the treasure?
Bitch!
Yo, he outpacing you right now.
Cause I can't fucking... Bitch. Hit him so hard he turned around.